Calvin Castine at the West Plattsburgh American Legion Field. It's the 5th day of July, 2010, and we're here for a big matchup in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. The unbeaten American Legion Post 16-19 team to our right, and the once beaten Big Earls team to our left. This game here could very probably decide the top team in the opening round of the regular season. It'll be the #1 team in the A division, whoever wins this game. But before they start, they're going to take a moment and say a prayer. News has been filtering in throughout the day of the death of an Altona man who was a member of this league, and they're going to have a moment of silence in his honor before the start of this game, because they recognize that there are a lot more important things going on in life than what's happening here on the softball field. So they will start with that, and we'll pick up with that.
I think you should fight total.
But it's 13-0, right?
You all know about Chris and what happened. Just goes to show you how fleeting this life can be. And it also goes to show you how it can be gone just in a snap. So to remember him, I would like to ask everybody to join in the Lord's Prayer. And then after the Lord's Prayer, we'll break up, we'll shake hands, and then we'll play as hard as he would play, because he always played hard. All right? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Sammy, good luck. Chris, let's get in here. Huddle up.
Put out. All right, Paco, here we go.
1, 2, 3, go!
Go, guys. Pretty good. Come on, guys.
Well, that prayer in memory of Chris Brunel, Northern Adirondack graduate, and died in a car accident. We've been told earlier today, whether it was late yesterday or early today, I really don't know, but the game's getting off to a somber note. But from here on, it'll be softball. Tyson Dumas on the pitching rubber for Legion Post 16-19, undefeated in the 2010 season. They have a game, I think it's late this week with Labatt's Blue, the only team that's beaten Big Earl's Restaurant and the Plattsburgh Bass Club. Big Earl's has 1 loss. Labatt's Blue has 2 losses. So the winner of this game will either be undefeated if it's Legion, or 1 loss if it's Big Earl's. That would put Big Earl's and Legion in a tie, and no way that Labatt's could tie them unless they lost to somebody else. A Legion victory would all but assure them of first place, even if they lose to Labatt's. Labatt's has 2 losses, and the Legion would only have 1 at that point. Jared Perrier hits it to shortstop. Jamie Moore comes up, fires to Chris Castine. We have 1 out. Upping on the bases, Alan Rock. Behind the plate, it's Jim Schutz. This is Kyle Perrier at the plate. Tyson Dumas on the pitching rubber. Sam Lajway behind the plate. He's the catcher. High pop up for Perrier. John Southwick grabs it.
Way to be, Johnny!
Chris Castine at first, John Southwick at second, Jamie Moore at short, and Gus Terry at third base.
Decent pop!
In the outfield, you got Justin Sample, Jared Jarvis, Mike Castine, and Dave Waldron. Here's Donnie Laporte. Usually I've been hitting at the top of the order, but in the number 3 slot tonight. Third day in a row that we've had 90 plus degree temperatures. Temperature was about 87 when I arrived at the ballpark, so that's pretty warm for 7:45 start. Jarvis catches it, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Big Earl as we go to the bottom of the first. This game is scoreless. Mark Tatro's on the pitching rubber for Big Earl's Restaurant Plattsburgh Bass Club. Caleb Castine behind the plate. Randy Eversole at first base. Second base is Chris Booton. Shortstop Kyle Perrier. And over at third base it's Jared Perrier. In the outfield, Jason Mayette, Donnie Laporte, Chug Hemingway, and Josh Dapo. Here's Matt Davis. Matt Davis leading off here. Extra hitter. That's a strike. Bottom half of the first, scoreless ball game. First place at stake for the regular season and the number 1 seed in the A division. I'll get us to Jared Jarvis. Dual pitch, ball 3. Strike. Jarvis hits that through the middle. That's a base hit. Davis will go to third. It'll be runners at the corners. Mickey Castine coaching at third. Scott Baker at first base. Richard Mad Dog Castine, the team coach for Legion. John Southwick hits it to left center. Laporte fires to Booton for the out. Jarvis is tagged out, going to second. A double play. A double play. So this will bring up Chris Castine. That was Justin Sample. Oh no, wait, that wasn't Justin Sample, was that? I got Justin Sample written here twice. JS. What else would JS be here? John Southwick. I wrote down his initials initially. That was John Southwick. Justin Sample's on deck. Base is empty. 3-1 to count. Castine reaches, pops it up. Kyle Perrier, the shortstop, will grab it. 1 run for Legion post 16-19. They lead it 1-0 as we head for the second inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Come on. Let's go. Everybody's alive here. Hit. Good start.
Jason Mayette at the plate. We're in the top of the second inning. A line shot. It's by Terry into left field. Short hopped him. That's a tough play. Mayette is on.
Careful, guys. Be careful here.
There's Caleb Castine, catcher. One of the reasons that the Earl's team charity hop to short, it's going to be 2. The reason that the team lineup might be changed is the fact that Stacy Perrier is not here tonight. Stacy Perrier, usually the cleanup hitter, he's not in the lineup, so that's a big loss for Big Earl's Restaurant, Plattsburgh Bass Club. Here's Randy Eversole. 2 down. Nice charity hop that Jamie Moore had little trouble with. Heck, I could have caught that one. Line shot to left. And Justin Sample. Looked like he made the catch, but he didn't. I thought he caught it. Alan Rock said no. It's a base hit. Now we got Chug Hemingway. Strike. 1-0. Legion 16-19 leading. There's a shot two, misjudged. Castine running for Ebersol is going to score. Hemingway is going to stop at third. This game is tied. This game is tied.
Run right there, Josh. Come on. Good time. Hold on.
All right, go one. One, out of game.
Yeah, you try to give it to me.
Stop it here now. Stop it here. Here we go.
Be careful here. Be careful.
Pop. Good pop.
Here's Josh Dapo takes a strike.
Come on now. 2 outs. You out that
Hemingway
first.
at third. Chopper. Dumas knocks it down. Can't get a play on it. Good try though. He swatted it over to Castine. And Dapo hustles his way on to first base. He didn't give up on that. Just didn't come up as high as Dumas thought it would, and he knocked it down, and then he swatted it toward first. But Dapo beat it out. Hemingway scores. It's 2-1, and Mark Tatro, the batter. Pitch from Dumas. Chopper back to Dumas. He goes to Chris Castine for the out. So 2 runs for Big Earls and the Bass Club. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's 2-1 in favor of the visitors. Justin Sample said he didn't catch it. It was a base hit. And he gets himself a no question base hit. Whoop! He went down there. A lot of going down today here. Sample down, rounding first base. Bottom of the second, 2-1. The score. Here's Dave Waldron. Just missed. 2-0. There's a hard hit ball, but right at Mayette. He grabs and Samples in at second. Right with you. We got the third baseman Gus Terry, potential tying run in scoring position. That was strike one. Could be trouble. Mayette's there. 2 down. Sample will advance to third base. With the shortstop, Jamie Moore. 2 outs. Tying run at third base. The bottom of the second. Pitch to Moore. Takes the first strike. Popped up. Ebersol grabs it right on the foul line. Just barely foul, but out. So, a strand Sample. And we go to the third inning. 2-1, Big Earls and the Bass Club leading Legion 16-19 here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Good job, Kim. Good job, Ray. Come on, Booty. Booty, come on, all over.
John, you know he's going
Chris
there.
Booten at the plate. Leading off the top half of the third. Pops it up, foul, strike one.
Come on.
Pitch from Dumas. Right to Southwick. 1 down. Top of the order now. Jared Purrier takes it a little deep. Ball 1. 2-1. Earl's Restaurant leading. Battle for first place.
Just by a lot, Tyson. Just by a lot. All right, here we go. 1 at a time here.
3 balls, no strikes. Pitch from Dumas is just barely hit the corner of that mat.
Go get him.
Next one cuts it even tighter. Strike 2. Dumas. He works it to a full count. That missed by 4 hairs. Jared Purrier came that close to being called out on strikes.
Get the out. Get the out.
Here's Kyle Purrier. 1 on, 1 out. He takes a strike.
Everybody knows what we're doing up the middle here.
Hits it too so short. Moore fired the first one, not be in time. Carl Perrier is there, but Sam Leslie is backing up.
Hey, Johnny, complete,
As a good catcher does. That'll bring us to Donnie Laporte. There's a base hit. Right in straightaway center. Perrier will stop. That'll be first and second. 2 outs and cleanup man Jason Mayette, the batter. Chops it to the left side. Terry's going to have the plate at third.
Good work. Let's go, hit.
Turned out to be an easy play for him as he was able to knock it down, keep the ball in front of him. So they get the tag out at third base. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third. It's a 2-1 ball game. Earl's leading the Legion. Christopher Castine leading off the bottom half of the third in this big battle for supremacy. And the Adirondack League takes a strike. 2-1 is the score. Chopper back to Tatro. He's going to go to first. Ebersol for the out. Good play there by Mark Tatro. That ball got there in a hurry, but he was able to grab it. You know what? That was Mike Castine. That wasn't Chris. There's Sam Lajway. Mike Castine is out here. I guess I got to start looking closer at my nephews here. Mike Castine is out. Sam Lajway flies to Donnie Laporte. Laporte camps under it, and they're 2 down. And now Tyson Dumas steps in with 2 outs and nobody on top of the order to follow. Dumas yanks it to the left side. Perrier over to Ebersol for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Legion post 16-19. They continue to trail Big Earl's Restaurant, Plattsburgh Bass Club by a 2-1 margin. We're going for the 4th here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Let's go. Go, boys! Come on here, 4th inning, guys.
Caleb Castine at the plate. We're starting the 4th inning in so far a fast-moving ball game. Team at bat leading 2-1. This pitch is inside. Castine looks at the next one, takes it for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Muggy night. No breeze to help the ball. 3-1. Randy Ebersol on deck. Pitch from Dumas.
Good pitch right there.
Foul back, a lot of spin on that one.
Okay.
Let's see Dumas put an extra spin on that ball. Deep right center. And Malden makes the catch. We have 1 out.
Good pop here, guys.
Now we got Randy Ebersol. He takes a strike.
Yeah!
2 called. That's playable in left field and foul territory. Samples there, 2 down. Now Chug Hemingway, who got that big hit over Waldron's head. That's the difference in the game right now. You've got 3 bases out of it. Drove in the first run, scored the second run. Goes the opposite way. Sample will eat it up. 3 up, 3 down for Earls. We're going to the bottom of the 4th, halfway through this one. 2-1. Earls leading the Legion here on hometown cable.
Come on.
Legion will send up the top of the order. They batted around once to the first 3 innings, so they only sent up 11 batters. Matt Davis at the plate. 2-0. A 1-run game. You can't afford to give out too many free passes. It's to Laporte. No, Mayette. Tatro telling him, got to talk out there. 1 down. There's Jared Jarvis. Tetro checks his defense. Hit to third. Nice pickup by Jared Perrier. Nice pickup. He was shortstop on the team last year. Nice job. 2 down. And we got John Southwick. Runs up and hits a drive into center field. He'll be on with a 2-out single. Cleanup man Christopher Castine, the first baseman. Looks playable. Mayette drifts under it and grabs it. 4 up, 3 down, nothing across. Through 4. It's still just 2-1 here on Hometown Cable. Josh Dapo, the batter, takes a strike to start the 5th inning in a 2-1 ball game. July 5th, 2010. Southwick knocks it down, fire to first. Safe. Safe on a bang play. Dapo called safe. Picked him up and laid him down. Good effort there by Southwick.
Play, Johnny.
Now we got Mark Tetro.
Same gun effort.
Pops it up out of play. Strike 1. In the crowd. Almost checks his defense. The line shot to left field. Grabs. Goes through to first. 1 out.
Mike, Dave, come see me a bit.
Now we got Chris Booten, the batter.
Yeah. Here we go.
Pitch to Boutin. Swung on. Line shot to Southwick. And he makes a nice grab for out number 2. Gareth Perrier up for the 3rd time. Takes it outside and wakes up Jim Schutz. Totally unexpecting. He didn't have any idea that ball was coming at him there. Strike 1-1. 2-1 pitch. Perrier pops it up. Foul territory. Out of play. 2-2 the count. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Perrier hits it to left center. Jarvis grabs it.
Come on, let's go. You're gonna hit, right?
They are scoreless again, but they lead 2-1 as we head for the bottom of the 5th.
Come on, guys. Base hits, base hits. Come on, Davey.
Ball 1 to Justin Sample, starting the bottom of the 5th. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, ball 2. Hard hit. Oh. Ebersol. Whoop. Oh. Sample likes sliding around first. Ebersol got out of the way instead of getting in front of that. Whatever happened to put your body in front of the ball? Looks like time has wizened him. So, Sample is on. And Dave Waldron steps up. He's going to drop it in. And it'll be first and second with nobody out. Tying run at second base. Go ahead, run on at first base. Nobody out in the 5th. Now we got Gus Terry, the batter. The Monday following the 4th of July, this is the day that people had off in the celebration. Most people, not everybody. Tetro head 0-2. Terry hits a shot. That's a base hit. That will tie the game. Still nobody out. And Jamie Moore, the batter. First and second. Go ahead run on at second base here in the 5th. Moore likes the first offering. Hit to Perrier. He's going to go for 2 instead of the 1. Safe at first. I would have gone for that lead runner. This late in the game, 5th inning, I would have started looking at getting that lead guy. If a double play could have been the 3rd out, I would have gone for it. But would nobody out get the lead man? Yeah, here's Michael Castine. Takes a strike. Sacrifice fly will score that man from 3rd base. That was an important play right there. Chopped to short. We're going to go. Oh, Perrier looking for 2, left the ball. He was determined. He was going to get 2 on that one. Left the ball. So the go-ahead run scores. That would have erased. That go-ahead run would have left us at 2-2. Instead, there's still just 1 out. And it's 3-2 in favor of the Legion. Sam Lajway, the batter. Lajway hits it to shallow right field. It is grabbed by Hemingway. Throw to 3rd is way off the mark. That was an ill-advised throw. Hit the cutoff. Don't try to get the guy going to 3rd from right field. So run number 4 scores, and Jerry Kowalski is going to come in to pinch hit for Tyson Dumas. Feeling at second.
Tyson's going to go back to the game. Gotta go to first here. Go down, Blue. Gotta go to first. Hey, over here, Jason.
That's going to be a base hit. Front of Laporte. He's going to fire through. They got him. They got him. Laporte fires a strike to Caleb Castine, who puts the tag on Michael Castine. We're going to go 2. We're going to go to the 6th inning. That's it. It's 4-2 now in favor of the Legion. Well, this team trailing 4-2. Kyle Perrier will lead off the 6th inning. Dumas delivers. Ball in. Straight away, left center, right to Jarvis, 1 out. Now we got Donnie Laporte. Hits it to the left side, kicked by Terry. And Laporte will be on. I think this is his first
Good power here, guys. Good power.
time on base. Now we got Jason Mayette.
We're 4-header here. Careful. Good catch.
Mayette hits it through the right side, went the opposite way. Laporte will go to 3rd, and we runners at the corners.
Good hit, Jay. Come on, left. Big hit right here from you. Come on, left.
So the potential tying run is on board. And Caleb Castine steps up, takes a strike. 1 out here in the 6th. There's a base hit. That'll score Laporte. Mayette will stop at 2nd. It'll be 1st and 2nd. Potential go-ahead run on is on at 1st base. Tying run at 2nd. Randy Ebersol, the batter, 1 out. Dumas delivers. Strike. Nope. Yep, strikes as Jim Schutz. Just barely nipped the mat. Like 2. 0-2 the count. Line shot to Moore. We got 2 down. Now Chug Hemingway at the plate with the tying run at 2nd. Strike 1.
Come on, boys.
Big at bat because we got the bottom 3 men in the batting order on deck. So you'd like to go into the 7th with the top of your order coming up, if nothing else.
31.
3-1. Walk would load the bases.
There you go.
Ball 4. Well, Hemingway walks. the potential tying run to second base. The tying run to third base. Go ahead run to second. And Josh Dapo will step in for Big Earls and the Bass Club. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Inside. No place to put him. On deck is Mark Tatro.
Perfect pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. Southwick. It wasn't his ball. That's the outfielder's ball. Southwick called for it. It's 4-3 as we head for the bottom of the 6th.
Top comes. Come on, guys, come on. Get at the lead.
Matt Davis, top of the order up for Legion 16-19 here in the 6th. Too much arc, that's ball 1. Two balls and a strike. 2-2. Inside. And the payoff. Swung on, hit up the middle for a base hit. Well, Davis is on with a leadoff single. You know, I'm wondering, I think it's Matt Rivers that plays on this team. I think I wrote the name down wrong. Matt Rivers, I think, is the player. I wrote down, here's Jared Jarvis. I wrote down, safe. Went to Booton instead of to Perrier. Perrier had the straight-on throw. Not sure what Tatro was thinking there. I think Perrier could have handled that one, but Tatro went to Boutin instead. I think it's Matt Rivers that plays for this team. And I wrote down Davies, and I knew it wasn't Davies. I said it must be Davis, but more thought given to it. I think it's Rivers. Here's John Southwick. Legion 16-19 leading at 4-3 here in the bottom half of the 6th. Runs up and drops it into center field. Laporte picks it up. They're going to have first and third. And Jarvis stops at third base. Now Christopher Castine. First place at stake. Once beaten Big Earl's Restaurant, unbeaten Legion 16-19. Winner will be in first place. Win here will all but guarantee that Legion will have the best record going into the second round of the regular season when they divide up into A, B, and C divisions. Hit to the left side. Over Jared Perrier's glove. Another case of trying to get a double play or a throw at the plate. Jared Perrier was trying to hurry that. There's Justin Sample. So it's a 5-3 lead now for Legion. Sample hits a high fly ball to deep right field. It is caught. Trying to score from second base, and he will. Did he tag?
He's safe.
He's safe.
He tagged.
Jim Shutt says he tagged. The only vote that counts. So run, let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 6-3 now. And Dave Waldron. Mark Tatro saying he went back. He was watching. That's a base hit. So put runners at first and third. Now we got Gus Terry, the batter. Seventh batter of the inning. 2 in this inning, 2 on, 2 outs at the moment. That was strike 1. Just missing. Ball. 3-1 pitch. Terry hanks it foul, strike 2. So we'll have a payoff pitch. Hit to Perrier. He goes to Booten for the out. 2 runs for the Legion. They take a 6-3 lead into the top of the 7th inning here.
Got a hit here now.
Mark Tatro at the plate. Leading off the top of the 7th inning, his team down by 3. Earls needs 3 to tie, 4 to take the lead,
Go get him.
and force the bottom of the 7th. Tatro, the wily veteran. There's a strike. He was playing softball in the men's league when I started taping back in '83, so he's been around a while. It's a line shot to Jarvis, 1 down.
Right, all fields here, good hitter.
Now we got Chris Booten.
That's a pretty pitch.
He hits it to left center. Jarvis is there. We have 2 down. A lot of rallies have been started with 2 outs, and Earls needs one of those right now as Jared Perrier steps in.
That's one right there.
2 outs and nobody on. The team down by 3 in the 7th. And hit to deep left field. Sample is back and hauls it in. Justin Sample with a nice running grab. Nice play to end the ball game. A 6-3 victory for the Legion post 16-19. They will remain unbeaten in the league, and the next big battle will be against Labatt. But even if they lose that, they'll have 1 loss at that point, and Labatt would still have their 2. So Legion in the driver's seat as we head down to the final stretch of the opening round of this early part of the season. Well, thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose, or draw. It's TV worth your support. Hometown Cable.